Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Riz1Sandy, coming at you from, I guess I'm gonna call this channel The Beer Guy. Alright? Or a guy who drinks beer. Alright, now some of you may or may not know me, but I am just regular average Joe, just, who likes to drink beer. Like, that's my poison of choice. You know? And one thing that I tried to do was I tried to take a break from alcohol and actually just beer in general because that's the only thing I drink. And I did. I definitely did. I took about a 2 week break and I loved it. It was great. Definitely gave me that restart that I needed, gave me that mental clarity that I needed, right? But I also realized that I still like drinking beer. Like I still like enjoying a cold one, right? And actually, a comment that somebody made said, "I'd actually rather see you do a review of beer because you're pretty good at it, right?" So here goes. So, up for grabs today. And just before we get started, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. You know the drill, right? If you like my reviews, which I really hope you do, I'll keep bringing out more. So, up for today, I picked up this 6-pack of Sam 76. What this is basically a refreshing, flavorful craft, as it says on the can. Lager and ale hybrid. 350 ml can, 4.7% alcohol, and 12 IBUs. Now, if you don't know what IBUs is, I'm not exactly sure of the technical term or the abbreviation of what it means, but it's basically like the amount of, I would say, the amount of hops that are in it, right? Like personally to me, and there's probably definitely a scientific version for it, it's the irritable bowel units. All right. So the higher it is the higher that you'll get those irritable bowel craps. Okay. Like you know what I'm talking about, right? If you're a craft beer drinker and you get something with like high IBUs like 50, 60, 70, you're gonna feel it in the gut. Okay. And that's the problem with beer is that it actually like cuts your gut in half. Right. So that's kind of why I personally had to take a break from alcohol because it's just starting to, take that negative effect, which I didn't want, right? I actually found a really good cure for it, which I'll talk about in another video, but that's besides the point. Anyways, so I wanted to try this because I've always seen it, and I was like, you know what? I like Samuel Adams because he makes a good Boston lager. Like if you like a strong IPA with a good flavor, definitely go with Samuel Adams. It's a good chilling beer, like a good sessionable beer, right? And I was like, you know what? Let's try this one out, right? So I actually just did a pour of this, and just because I was like, oh crap, I gotta do a video of this, right? And I was like, and first off, came with a 2-finger head, nice, beautiful head, nice carbonation. As you can see, it has a nice haze to it, right? It is in a Guinness glass, which I picked up from Ireland, not Dublin, actually. Or wait, yeah, I did buy it from Dublin, but never go to Dublin. Shithole. Go to somewhere else. I'll do a review about Ireland itself, but yeah. And I gotta say, it's actually really thirst quenching. I had one or two yesterday and it was pretty good. And I thought today let me do a review of it. Alright, so here goes. So right off the bat we have a scent. And you got a nice citrusy flavor, like kind of like an orange zest with a little bit of tangerine kick to it. All right. I love the smell of this beer. It's actually like really, really palatable. All right. So how does it taste? I'd say you have about. Let's see. One more sip. Hmm. What it has is it has that nice orange coriander peel to it. Okay, not too much coriander to the point where you're tasting it, right? But it has like a hint of it, like a little zest of it, right? But it does have that orange citrusy flavor as well too. Not quite like a shock top, and not quite like a whole garden. All right, if you get my drift. If you've ever had those kind of beers, I would say this would be like kind of on its own kind of level, right? Hence why there's only 12 IBUs because it's not very strong in terms of the flavor. but it is also only 4.7%. And the higher IBUs, the higher the percentage of alcohol, right? So if you look at like a 6 or 7% alcohol, you're going to get like a lot higher IBUs, right? And my recommendation for this, number one, I really like the can. Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness. 1776, Samuel Adams. Sam 76 gives you the flavor of an ale with a refreshing and crisp finish of a lager. And it actually does. It actually does that. Like, excuse me. I gotta say that this is definitely refreshing. You know, I've been having a long day today. I've been up since 6 a.m. And I gotta say, like, I needed a cold, refreshing beer when I came home. And I went for this. I stuck this in the fridge before, like, just let it get nice and crisp and everything. And I gotta say, it's a really tasty beer. It's juicy, it's thirst quenching. It definitely satisfies that thirst that you want. And at 4.7, not too bad at all. Like, that's nothing. That's less than 5, right? So, yeah. I gotta say that my rating on a scale of 10, I say about 9 out of 10. 8.5 to 9 out of 10. That's depending on how you like beers. Some people like craft beers. Some people like Budweiser. Some people like trying different beers. Some people like trying different, like Budweiser, Mill Street, or any of that other stuff, right? And you can't even compare that to this. But I would say that if you're really into the heavy into the craft beers or just trying different beers, I say definitely pick up a 6-pack of this. Say you're at a friend's house or you're having a nice barbecue, pick this up. It's good. It's thirst quenching. It's not as quite as thirst quenching as like a Shock Top, but it does give you that craft feel to it, right? So you're not quite that craft snob, right? But you're still knowledgeable in terms of, oh, I got a craft beer, right? As for the price point, not too bad. I think it wasn't actually on sale, but it was 6-pack of 6 cans, 350 mils, 355 mils, was about $14.70, or no, $14.60, which actually isn't too bad, right? That's pretty good. Like $14 and 10 cents deposit, so that's pretty much average for like a 6-pack of beer, right? And one thing I do like about the cans, personally, to my own taste, is that I like it in a can. I don't like the bottles. I found with the bottles, like a little 6-pack of Kronenberg or something like that, I can drink that thing in 3 sips, literally, right? This one, you pour it in like a nice glass, or even just from the can, and you're just sipping it, especially with this kind of beer. It's good sipping beer where it doesn't get you too drunk, doesn't get too inebriated and stuff, but it does satisfy that craving for a nice, cold, refreshing craft beer, right? And I've actually seen this exact same one, served at a bar for, I think it was $9 to $11, right? And you'd be surprised, like, people would actually buy it, right? And when you can pick it up for like less than $3 a can, like, why not, right? So yeah. All right, guys, so listen up. This is a brand new venture that I'm going off into, where I'm just going to be reviewing. I picked up a few random beers, and I'm just going to be reviewing every single one that I tried. And I hope you really like these reviews, right? If you're looking to expand your beer horizon and you want to try different craft beers, things like that, definitely come on this channel, because I'm not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at trying different craft beers, and I'm pretty good at reviewing them and letting you know what they really taste like. All right? So I'll actually give you one last tip about this beer. Let's see. So first, you got the nice orange citrusy, orange coriander smell. Now when you drink it, let it sit on your tongue for a little bit. And just soak in that flavor. Just let your tongue soak in that flavor. And you'll like find that nice orange zest coriander, right? And what I really like about it is that is refreshing. It's like that craft lager that you want with a refreshing crisp finish, you know? So it's kind of like going to beer market or something and just trying like that really cool beer, but you have it right here in front of you, you know? All right. So next time you go to the beer store or LCBO, and definitely support your beer store and LCBO. All right. I know that people want to get beers in convenience stores and supermarkets and everything, which isn't bad. Definitely does help them out. But at the same time, like, I mean, I've been in Calgary. I'm actually originally from Calgary, and liquor stores open until 2 a.m. But I'll tell you this: you're only making 50 cents per like 6 pack, right? So yeah, so they're actually not making that much money, right? And now with privatizing liquor to the point where, or publicizing liquor to the point where where like 7,000 beer store jobs are going to be lost, I actually personally support the beer store. I mean, they're still open till 10, and you know what? Just pick up a case of beer. Like, not that hard, right? It's not like you're gonna go at 1 a.m. and pick up more liquor. Like, just store it. Have a bunch at home. Why not? Right? Cool. So that being said, guys, my name is Rizwan Siani, saying thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. Select it to all because I'm going to be doing like a crap ton of beer reviews until the next time where I decide to go on another binge of not drinking. All right. So hope you guys like this review. And yeah, man, stay tuned. Peace out. Bye. Oh, yeah. And remember, Sam 76. I love it. Peace out. Bye.